Hip-hop is not music. Hip-hop's a movement that sprang from bad times in the 1970s. The South Bronx in New York was crumbling. There wasn't much work. Buildings were dilapidated, and the city wasn't really interesting and doing much to fix anything. Hip-hop was something that came into existence as a response for people who lived in these communities to come together and vent about these issues. My point is that hip-hop was made because humans were suffering from poverty and unjust treatment. That it was never about creating catchy tunes. It was about letting the world know about their plight and fighting for reform. People believe that hip-hop is only for partying, dancing, but it's really a lot more than that. Natalie Marks, an article of People's Dispatch, says that hip-hop emerged from the rough circumstances of places like South Bronx. She goes to say that people in those places had very little in terms of resources and suffered a lot of discrimination. Hip-hop was developed as a way for them to be able to speak about such things and claim their place.
Another essay by Kil Vega in Music and Culture, IRL, explores how hip-hop was connected to poverty. According to Vega, hip-hop was a way of dealing with being poor. It was also a way of protest because the system was not doing anything for them. Rappers talked about their own lives and their hardships, and it made them feel less alone. Netflix documentary series Hip Hop Evolution also shows how hip-hop started. In this, we find out how young people converted abandoned buildings into secure space where they had room to dance, play instruments, and feel protected. Such sessions brought people together and gave them hope even during times where their lives were at the worst. The Netflix documentary series Hip Hop Evolution is a great way to learn how hip-hop came to be and evolved. It is comprised of various episodes, and in each, there is a different topic covered concerning the history of hip-hop. We get to learn from great people who helped shape hip-hop into what it is today in the series, including DJs, rappers, and producers. The series tells us that hip-hop originated at block parties in the Bronx, where DJs would host music on large speakers and individuals would dance throughout the night. At the parties, teenagers such as DJ Kool Herc began to play the breaks of songs. The areas where only the beat remained with no vocals. This new style of playing music stirred people and resulted in the creation of hip-hop music.
Telling the truth and fighting for justice. From the Bronx, from the South Bronx, they had abandoned lots to the world stages. Hip-hop has always been a way for people to voice themselves and speak out for their people. It teaches us that music can be a force for change that cannot be ignored. One of the craziest stories, that I heard of, especially from the series the Netflix series, History of Hip Hop, a lot of black communities were getting discriminated against by police and government, and the police brutality was getting out of hand. So that's when rappers would create songs that would express how they feel about this police brutality, and it kind of just was a way that they could get their voice heard, and it overall kind of helped the situation of police brutality and helped these black communities become safe from discrimination. Thank you.